been an eventful week, I have to say. Very exciting, although maybe more exciting for us in the commentary box than the situation that some of the rowers find themselves in. They would probably like it to be a bit less exciting, as we're away in the start of the Island Challenge Cup here. Newcastle University A up against Durham University.
And this is very much a grudge match because both these crews train alongside each other on the time. So this is a much anticipated grudge match between these two crews. Good steering off the start from both crews, particularly Durham. It's challenging on the butt side, staying straight as the stream comes off the top of the island. And this is a tight one already. Durham look to have just a few feet.
And we've had really tight matchups in the last few races. It's been incredibly exciting, Neil. But Durham here displaying a bit of the same tactic that we saw from St Cat's just a couple of races ago in the Prince Philip. Really aggressive out of the start. And yesterday with those tailwind conditions, we saw crews really blasting out tactically, race after race, trying to get the advantage in the quick water. But of course today we've had the complete opposite with the strong headwind conditions, particularly through that middle section of the course. But Durham have managed to convert that fast start now into a really sustainable rhythm, and they're looking very dominant here through this middle section.
They are, and I think what really stands out here is just the quality of the blade work in the Durham crew. You can see it's synchronous, it's crisp, it's sharp, just that little bit better than Newcastle, particularly around the front end of the stroke. You can see the blades go in nicely at the catch, and they lever off them. Very nice display in the headwind.
And yesterday Durham looked incredibly strong, beating Radcliffe Crew A from the USA by 3 lengths. Really from start to finish, they were comfortable and in control of that race, and it looks as though they're doing the same here to Newcastle University A.
A good send on the finish there in a headwind. It's particularly important that you maintain your length around the back end of the stroke, really punch the boat away into the headwind to overcome the resistance of the wind. They're doing that really nicely.
We're right here with Newcastle University A. We get a great shot down the boat there.
It's tough now for Newcastle. You can see they've slightly shortened their stroke length. They're not getting quite as much sweep or length of arc in the water. Durham now have dropped their rate a little, relaxed, in control. And there you can see, particularly at the finish, there's a really nice clean extraction of the blades, lots of run being generated on the release of the blade.
And Neil, if you're the leading crew here, as Durham are, what are you thinking about in this second half of the race? You know that you've got the 2 biggest days to come. How do you tactically handle this, and how much effort do you put down into the dying stages? Of course, knowing that sealing a victory today is critical, but to prepare for the next 2 days.
I think at this stage of the race, rhythm and efficiency and relaxation are absolutely key. They're key to moving a boat fast in the first instance anyway, but particularly given that they've got tougher contests to come on Saturday and Sunday, they want to make sure they're efficient, making maximum use of their energy, optimum use of their energy, and make sure that they've got plenty in the tank after they cross the line. But you can see Newcastle are rallying, they're coming back, they're overrating Durham, but they do seem to be putting in an effort here to try and get somewhere back on terms.
Yeah, really strong through the back end there, hauling those handles into the body, but just not quite the same composure that Durham University has through the stroke and through the back end particularly. Durham really strong on the feet, strong on the bodies. As we see there, the blades of Newcastle University. Not quite the same synchronicity, as you said, Neil, with the Newcastle blades, as we see here from Durham.
Yeah, still good cohesion in the Durham crew. difficult to maintain and strong headwind, but they've maintained that cohesion really well, and that has helped continue to give them the advantage over Newcastle.
Another solid race here for Durham University as they're coming past the progress board and down towards the line. Confirmation in that round of the island. Durham University beating Newcastle University A.